Most people think they need motivation in order to be more disciplined, forgetting the fact that motivation is unreliable. It comes when it wants and leaves when things get harder. But discipline, damn! Discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears. Discipline is when you do the things that you have to do even when you don't feel like it. Onumishishin. Hi everyone, it's Mimi Palmer here and welcome back to my channel. This is a space where we talk about real life, real growth, and becoming better one step at a time. So if you're trying to become more disciplined, more consistent, and more intentional about your life, then you are in the right place. Please stay with me and let's get into it. Discipline isn't about being perfect or being too hard on yourself, okay? It's more about being consistent, self-reliable. To me, in my world, I view discipline as self-dependent because if you don't do it for yourself, nobody is going to help you do it, okay? I lost my mother at the age of 17, and mind you, during those times, I was sick. I got sick of malaria for no reason. I was grieving and I still had paper to write, exams to write. I was in my final year in SHS, okay? So she going away, she passing on taught me, hey, now you have to wake up. Whether you have the zeal to do it or not, you have exam to write. So it's either you set an alarm at 5 a.m. and go and fetch water because the one who has been fetching the water for you is no longer here. So you have to do it by yourself. Okay, so that taught me so much, taught me how to get up, do it for myself. That's discipline right there. As I was feverish at that time, there was nobody to take care of me. I had to take care of myself. And even if I get feverish in this day and age of my life, and I get weak, very weak, and there's nobody around me, I have to crawl like a toddler to take care of myself. I will do it. You don't have to wait for anybody to do it for you. No, 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 no. I've been wanting to record my YouTube videos for a longer time now, but you know what I was doing? I was self-sabotaging myself. I would tell myself, oh no, I'm going to do it tomorrow, maybe next week. Maybe by next week you will have a clear mind, a rejuvenated energy, and all of that. Until one day so you know what? Enough is enough. I am going to set my camera, bring my lights, do my hair, do my makeup, and I am going to talk. Mind you, I have already written all of these things that I'm telling you a long time ago. But I didn't even have the zeal. Not that I didn't have the zeal, I lacked discipline. I was depending on my emotions to do the things that I want to do, not knowing motivation will run away from you. Motivation runs away. It will leave you in the desert with no water. That is motivation for you. When I wanted to learn how to make body measurements and all of that, I struggled a lot. Okay, I learned how to sew when I was a child. I was doing freehand cuttings and all of that. So I thought it was easy like that, not knowing sewing has measurements, and measurements measurements is the number one key when it comes to sewing, and that was where I was struggling. Okay, there are times where I would be learning about measurements and everything, and I'll get stuck. I'll get frustrated, and I'll leave it like that. And I'll come back again, trying to learn. So, you know what I told myself? I am going to bring my machine from the other room to my bedroom, okay? So that when I wake up and I see the machine and everything, I'll have the zeal to do it. And lo and behold, I did that and it happened. So when I wake up in the morning, I would definitely pray. But the first thing I have to do is to go and learn. You know, when you wake up and your brain is clear, you have some sort of energy and all that, and you learn, it sticks. That's what I did. And I was looking at some things I was writing. So this was so easy, and I wasn't understanding. I was lacking consistency. until I got it and I told myself, hey, it's nice. Oh, I told myself that I am going to start recording YouTube videos every Wednesdays. So Wednesdays, the brain automatically tells me you have something to record. So it's so nice sitting and looking at myself talk and everything. I got to know that I was showing up consistently, not just when I feel inspired. I was keeping my promises to myself that when I wake up, I'm going to learn how to sew, about sewing. And every Wednesdays, I am going to shoot YouTube videos. I kept my promise to myself. Okay, and it actually feels beautiful. I didn't know I could. It was so difficult for me. The reason some of us struggle with discipline isn't because we are lazy. It's just because we try to do too much, and that's waste of energy. When I started learning from home, I would write timetable, and then in a day, I'd write about 6 things that I have to do. 6 things in a day? Mesigani, why? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's overstimulation right there. So later on, I told myself, and sometimes I couldn't even finish the 6 things that I've written. I told myself, no, that's too much. So let me just exclude some. Okay. So I decided to be doing 3 things in a day, sometimes two, sometimes one. And then when I focus on one, I get to learn so much. And I was asking myself a question, why were you not doing this initially? You get what I'm saying? It was too much for the other six. Too much. People somehow think disciplined people have some sort of special strength to be. No! They just decided that they won't let their feelings control their emotions. Nah, 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 nah. Because let me be honest with you, okay? There are times when I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to work. I don't want to do absolute anything. And you know, me being a woman and all of that, there's this point in our menstrual cycle that we will get to. We wouldn't feel anything. We will be so irritated. Okay? And that's the luteal phase. When I get to that place, I can wake up with clouded brain. I'll be so irritated. I don't want to do anything. I'll even lose appetite. I don't want to eat food. And remember, I said in the video that I would be shooting every Wednesdays, right? Last week, Wednesday, I was in my luteal phase. I woke up so angry. I didn't want to shoot the video, and I told myself, okay, so if you don't shoot it today, it means you have to shoot it next week, and then another next week you have to shoot another video. You are pushing the time backwards, so it's either you do it now or never. I did it. I did it because I don't want to push my time. I don't want to push my time backwards. No, 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 no. Yes, how ha. I feel like I be in crack, 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 crack. I didn't even know that was how discipline began for me. I didn't know. And you know what? Stop asking yourself, do I feel like doing this? And start asking yourself, did I say I was going to do this? That's energy. That's where change begins to, okay? Jason! Discipline is waking up and doing it tired. Discipline is showing up when nobody is watching. Discipline is still continuing when it's not even working. You know why I'm saying this? Some time back, I was trying to learn some things and I got to know that it initially was difficult for me. But the more I kept on learning, it became so easy that I kept on asking myself, oh, so it was this easy. Then I would tell myself, okay, if A was difficult in the beginning and I still got it, and now I'm trying to get B and it's difficult, I'm still going to try and try and try again until I get B right. I am my number one supporter. Okay? If I don't push myself, ain't nobody gonna push me. Who gonna push me? You? Nobody. But myself. You get what I'm saying? I have 3 practical steps that you can follow, and number one is starting small. You can't change your whole life overnight. You just have to show up daily for yourself, okay? Even Rome cry wasn't built in a day, and you want to change your life overnight. It's not possible. How about say in kitten kitty, if you feel you get to where you wanna be. It's not that easy. It will never be easy. Okay? But with consistency and discipline, I believe I'm going to get where I want to be. Same as you as well. I have made progress. Same as you. You can also do it. It's not that easy. But when you start small, small, ah, you go feel happy. Oh. Small, you go feel happy. Number two, get rid of excuses. Excuses not those. So just like I said in the video, I kept on giving myself excuses until one time I said, bingo. You excuses. Your time is up. You shall go. And I mean yo. And I mean yo. Ow, mean yo. Number three, build an identity. I built my identity. I told myself, right? I am a disciplined person. I am just self sabotaging. So when I remove self sabotage out of all this, I can do the things that I want to do. So I stand in the mirror and I tell myself, hey, do not let your weakness get over you. Okay, get over your weakness, which is self sabotaging. So I took it out. I built my identity. Everybody say identity. Good job. So building your identity says, no, I have to wake up as me, as Mimi Palmer or Messigani, and I am going to do whatever it is that I said I am going to do, whether I feel like doing it or not, whether I'm sick or not. I have to finish the task. Okay, there's a task that I have to finish. So if I don't finish it, my brain will be okay unless I finish the task that I have to finish. It all comes down to this. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this spoke to you, and if it did, don't just listen, apply it, okay? Because that's where true change happens. Make sure you come back for the next episode. Come back to Mama Sita. Everybody say Mama Sita, okay? And then don't forget that small steps every day builds a powerful life. Please like, comment, and share with anybody who needs it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you next time. Now I will be back with another banger. Bye.